In August 2011, when Steve Jobs handed the keys of Apple to Tim Cook, Wall Street panicked. The media said Apple's golden era was over. They said a supply chain guy couldn't build revolutionary products. Fast forward 15 years, Apple didn't just survive, it pulled off the greatest financial run in corporate history. Tim Cook took a $350 billion company and turned it into $3.9 trillion monster. Here's how AAPL became the most lucrative money machine on the planet, and the numbers behind it will blow your mind. Let's talk numbers. Because the financial transformation of AAPL under Tim Cook is insane. In 2011, annual revenue was $108 billion. Net income was roughly $26 billion. By 2026, annual revenue shattered $400 billion, and net income climbed past $100 billion annually. That means Apple generates over $1 billion in revenue every single day. And Cook didn't just make money, he returned it to shareholders at the scale never seen before. Through massive cash flow, Apple bought back over $600 billion of its own stock, cutting total shares outstanding by nearly 40%. If you held $10,000 of AAPL stock when Cook took over, that position grew into over $120,000 today, with dividends reinvested. That's a staggering 1,100+% total return. Critics kept complaining, where's the next iPhone? Cook's answer was not a single magic device. It was an entire ecosystem around your body. He launched Apple Watch in 2015 and AirPods in 2016. At first, people laughed at wireless earbuds. Today, Apple's wearables division alone generates more revenue than 80% of companies in the Fortune 500. By creating high-margin accessories that tie you directly into the iPhone, Cook didn't just sell hardware. He locked millions of users into the Apple ecosystem forever. This was Tim Cook's true masterstroke, transitioning Apple from a one-time hardware seller into a recurring subscription giant. In 2011, Apple services revenue was almost an afterthought. Cook built out services, the Apple Store, iCloud, Apple Pay, Apple Music, Apple TV Plus. Why does Wall Street love this? Because hardware sales ebb and flow, but services deliver high margin, predictable cash flow months after months. Today, services brings in over $900 billion a year at massive 70% plus gross margins. That recurring engine is the main reason AAPL's valuation multiplier expanded from 12 times earnings in 2011 to over 30 times today. On the engineering side, Cook made one of the boldest bets in modern tech, breaking away from Intel and bringing silicon in-house. When Apple launched the M series chips for the Mac, it completely disrupted the PC industry. Performance skyrocketed, battery life doubled, margin expanded because Apple no longer paid Intel a middleman tax. It proved that Cook was not just a financial operator. He could lead massive architectural bets that paid off for a decade. So as Tim Cook transitions to executive chairman and John Ternus take over as a CEO on September 1st, Cook leaves behind the most formidable corporate balance sheet in a human history. He proved that operational execution, ecosystem lock-in, and aggressive capital return can create trillions of dollars in a market value. So, what was your favorite Apple moment of the Tim Cook era? Drop your comment below and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.